Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Mid-Atlantic Modeling League's Spike Magazine Trophy. We're in week number 7 of 9. It's coming down to the wire here as these teams, all 27 of these teams, duke it out for one of those top 2 spots in the division. We're in Division B tonight, and we're going to have the BoLieve Broncos versus the Discomancers. BB Nut versus Ian. We've got Nurgle versus Necro. Why don't we take a look at the standings before we take a look at the rosters this evening? In Division A, currently in first place with the best record in this competition so far is the NC Snakes, coached by Moob. They're a Dark Elf team. They are 5-1-0, and they are followed by the MAML Nightmare in second place. That's Festoon's Necro team. They are undefeated as well with a record of 4-2-0. And wouldn't you look at that, the Tizork Savage Boys in third. That's Tizzle Bizzle's Orc team. They are also undefeated with a record of 3-3-0. We're in Division B this evening, and in first place, none other than the Pip Stars, coached by Dead Fred. They're a Lizard team. They're 5-1-1, and they are followed by the team up tonight, looking to try to claim that placement back from the Pip Stars. It's the BoLieve Broncos, coached by BB Nut. They're a Nurgle team. They are undefeated with a record of 4-1-0, and they are followed by Odin and Snuffle in third. That's Clypheus's Norse team, and they are 3-2-1. And over in Division C, at the top of the ladder, is the Goodest Boys Strike Back. Are the Goodest Boys Strike Back? Is the Goodest Boys Strike Back. Coached by Old Gamer Mike, they're a Necro team. They're 4-2-0. They are followed by the Fishy Fiends in second place, Ajax's Chaos Renegades team. They're 4-1-1. And Philosopher's Song round out the top 3. That's Spire's Lizardman team. They are 4-0-2. The home team for this evening will be the Broncos. They have 13 players on their roster. That brings their TV to 1,580,000 gold. They have 3 of their 4 Pestigores. They have all 4 Bloaters. They have the big guy in the Rot Spawn and a bunch of linemen. 1 cheerleader, 7 dedicated fans, and 3 rerolls. They're going to be up against the Necro of the Discomancers. They have 11 on the roster, but Mari Skib, the number 9 zombie lineman, will be out this week due to an injury. Their TV is 1,265,000 gold. They're going to have to pick up a journeyman for 40,000. That's going to bring them up to 1,305, and that means they're picking up 255,000 gold in petty cash in the game tonight. Both flesh golems on the roster, both ghoul runners, just one of the werewolves, 2 wraiths, and a bunch of linemen. Also, I appreciate these cheerleaders. Also a cheerleader on the roster, 3 dedicated fans, and 4 rerolls. How are these two teams gonna play tonight? Let's spend a good bit of this pregame on this roster here. The Discomancers lost both of their werewolves last week, which puts them in a really bad state. They're up against a really bashy team. They've picked up 1 werewolf, a rookie werewolf. These werewolves have Claw and Frenzy, which is great, but they're not going to have that crucial block skill. With the inducement money, he could pick up a Merc Werewolf, but I don't think he wants to do that. The werewolves here, of course, with Frenzy means they're chucking a lot of dice. You want to be chucking dice with your werewolf, but you don't want to be in a position where you have to chuck dice with that werewolf, and now you got to get through a loner roll, and now you've lost a reroll, and you've lost that the attempt to reroll, and now you're in a bad state. I think instead he's going to pick up a star player. We'll talk about that in just a minute. The 2 wraiths have block. The 2 ghoul runners have block. LaFreak, really the star of the show on this roster this evening. Level 4, is a blodger, has sure hands, and has sidestep. That is the ball carrier for sure. LaFreak gets the free reroll on the ball pickup. Only a pal's going to knock down LaFreak. And sidestep gives him the free movement, or he gets to move away. Oh, Tarek79, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Good to have you here. Thank you very, very much for the sub. I really do appreciate it. And good to see you back here. LaFreak, yeah, LaFreak still is a blodger, so only a pal's going to knock down LaFreak. Has a sidestep skill as well, which means can sidestep for extra movement when he gets blocked down, but also can sidestep away from chain blocks. So LaFreak really the focal point on this team tonight, and also has a giant target on their back. Stand Alive does have Mighty Blow, but I don't know how much that's going to help against this against Cease. Welcome to the stream. Mr. Rocker Crocker, Blackwell52, Bad Dog, and Not So Trusty Patches. Welcome all to the stream. The BoLieve Broncos are very much the bashy team in this matchup tonight. Their job is to murder the Necro team, which Ian, I can't imagine, is looking forward to. Again, lost those 2 werewolves last week, has picked up a rookie werewolf here. Those 2 ghoul runners and the werewolves are the only effective ball carriers on a Necro team, so the BoLieve Broncos are going to be targeting them. They do have Move the Pestigore with tackle. They also have JD Zon Coach Whitey with tackle as well. JD Whitey does have Mighty Blow. C says, are we usually sub-only chat? We are not. I don't think I've ever turned sub-only chat on. I would reserve it for chaos. So these Pestigores, really important pieces here. They all have horns. If they blitz, they're a strength of 4. You combine that with the bloaters with a strength of 4, the rot spawn with 5. They're shutting down the passing game with all this disturbing presence. All this foul appearance means inevitably a die roll is going to fail against the bloaters or the rot spawn. So BoLieve Broncos are going to set up those bloaters so that the Necro team really wants to take blocks against them. They're going to be set up in certain positions on the field where the Necro team wants to take blocks. Inevitably, one of those die rolls is going to fail. And if you're not careful, that can be your blitz as well. Lots of Mighty Blow on the roster, lots of block. I mean, it's a kill team, right? This is a team that wants to murder the Necro team. The Necro team is really going to have to be really careful with how they position pieces. They've got to keep the ghoul runners safe. They've got to keep that werewolf safe, which is always tricky. That's why you saw the Necro team had 4 rerolls instead of 3, because they've got to follow up on the frenzy, which may put them out of position, and then they need to dodge away. Boy, I mean, this roster is absolutely terrifying. It's absolutely terrifying. Now, the Necro team does have a kicker. That can help a lot against a team like this, right? This is not a particularly fast team. Bonix did pick up a point of MA, which is disgusting. It brings them up to a 7. But other than those Pestigores, 4s and 5s are what you're looking at. So the Necro team can play against that by kicking the ball deep if they want to stall, or kicking onside if they want to really fight for it right out of the gate. Really difficult matchup, I think, for this Necro team. They're getting 255K in petty cash. I think for my money, that's going to be an Ivan the Animal Death Shroud. We'll see what Ian decides here. Could go a number of ways with this. Ivan is 190K, strength 4 piece with block, has Juggernaut, has tackle, and of course has strip ball. This could be the way that he wins this game. Again, up against a slower team that wants to cage up. On defense, the Discomancers can start applying pressure to that cage and bring Ivan in, maybe for a risky dodge, a 50-50 dodge. Just needs a push on the ball carrier. That's a stripped ball, right? That could be the way he goes with it. He could pick up Helmet Wolf if he just wants to try to remove players from the Nurgle team. I don't think he's going to do that. In fact, I don't think he even wants to entertain the idea of going toe-to-toe with this Nurgle team. Otherwise, they're going to murder everyone on the Necro team. I think the Necro team's on the back foot here, having lost so many players and having this significant TV disadvantage. But these are 2 very good coaches. We'll see where Ian goes with it tonight. I think this inducement phase is going to be absolutely critical for this Necro team. Otherwise, they've just got to. It's going to be so hard to keep their ball carriers safe, and not just keep their ball carriers safe, but keep everyone on the pitch alive. Let's say he does a great job protecting the 2 ghoul runners and the werewolf. How's he done that? Well, he's probably done that by putting linemen in the way and having them based, which means the opposing team is going to be blocking them down with the block skill, with Mighty Blow, and he's going to start to lose those players. Yeah, so there's Ivan Deathshroud. I think that's the right call for tonight. And once you start to lose players, even if it's those linemen that are there to soak up hits, you become less effective, right? You have less players to then protect your ball carriers, to then hold down portions of the pitch, and it could be a real death spiral. I think the Nurgle team, if they win the coin toss, they're going to be on offense for sure here, but we'll see in just a few seconds. The Broncos did win the coin toss. Warmaster 1969, welcome to the stream. Mr. Rocker Cracker says, just kill the Pestigores as Necro. Fair enough. Warmaster 1969 says, all I want to see are the cheerleaders. I love both teams. Waiting for the Coin toss decision here by BB Nut. Yeah, there's the choice to be on offense first. That means they're going to roll their block dice first. And now the Discomancers to set up their defense. Currently set up in columns formation against this Nurgle offense. Doesn't really need to go columns, but we'll see. We'll see if Even decides to maybe set up with some chevrons, or maybe even a 3-4-3. BoLieve Broncos currently ranked 2nd this season with a record of 13-2-1. Oh, is it on sub-only chat? Why is it on sub-only chat? Let's fix that. There we go. I don't even know how that got enabled. Sorry about that. My apologies. I have absolutely no idea how that happens. Tarek, thank you very much for the bits. I appreciate it. Seek says, I feel you missed the point of the singular message I can get through. Yes, I did. Oh, boy. All right. 3 on the line for the defense in a wide, we'll call that a wide anchor formation. 5 on the line for the offense. Of course, it's going to be Bonix back to receive. Deep kick's going to be a touchback. And brilliant coaching is going to go to the Discomancers. That brings them up to a whopping 5 rerolls for the half. Move says, also headed out the door. Good luck to both. Thanks for dropping by. Good luck to you on whatever you're doing. Turn 1 for the Broncos now. 2-die block on the right side against Andy Gibbs. Going to be a push. First armor break of the day. Got a stun. Final block on the line against Barry Gibb. It's going to be a POW here. No armor break. Failed a really stupid roll with the big guy here. That's the nega trait. So the big guy, really, really stupid. What this means is before they activate, they have to roll a d6. So long as they have a friendly adjacent to them, it's a 2+ to succeed. Otherwise, it's a 4+. When they fail, they lose their action. They lose their tackle zones. JD Zahn coach Whitey tries to dodge away after the failed blitz, or succeeded on the blitz, got a both standing result. Failed the dodge away, but stays on the pitch. Turn 1 now for the Discomancers. Over on the right side, 2-die block against Ajax the Riot will be a knockdown. Armor break on the right side. Ajax the Riot's going to remain stunned on the pitch. C says, the big guy failing really stupid. That has worse failure rate than rushes. No, it doesn't. Really stupid is a 50-50, or it's a 1 in 2 or 1 in 6. Rushing, you fail 900% of the time. 2-die blitz over the right wide zone. Gets a POW here against Freezing Star. Looking for a big 10+ to break armor against this bloater. Turn 2 now for the Broncos. You know what? Cease might be onto something here. That's another failed, really stupid roll by Mark Cloud. 2-die block against Barry Gibbs. Going to get the knockdown here. Mr. Rocker Crocker says our newest Blood Bowl player failed at least 4 to 5 boneheaded rolls a game. The poor kid is learning why I never run big guys unless it's a stunty team. Blitz against Electric Slide. The rookie Wraith gets a push out of this. Takes the both standing result instead. Now turn 2 for the Discomancers. Two players in green here and the one player in purple. These are the 3 players who can reliably carry the ball for this Necro team. Discomancers applying some pressure on the offensive line here, trying to keep it stuck in place. With all of the speed in the secondary right now. Mr. Rocker Crocker says, is that Ivan? Totally wasn't paying attention to the early parts. It is. It is indeed Ivan, the Animal Death Shroud, over in the right, or excuse me, the left wide zone. Halloween Bowl. Here's Blitz. 2-die Blitz with the block skill. That's going to work out. Doesn't even need the block skill. 9+ will break armor against Wags, the rookie lineman. No armor break. Seeks says I don't pay attention to any of the parts. I'm just here for the urban planning discussions. Fail the roll here against Freezing Star. Spends one of the many re-rolls that the Discomancers have. And gets a POW out of this. Turn 3 for the Broncos. Undefeated so far in this competition. Have lost just 1 game all season long. They are the current Chaos Cup champions. We've never had a coach win 2 competitions back-to-back. Two-die block over in the right wide zone. Gets both standing, or not both standing, but gets a push out of this with stand firm. Warmaster says, Ava, did you feel the earthquake? Is this a joke? No. Armor break here. Right in front of the line. Gets a stun against Grave Robin Gibb. Mr. Rocker Crocker says, I went through an intersection the other day and immediately thought, I wish I had a dash cam to post this in the MAML Discord. Oh, there was an actual earthquake? No, I didn't feel anything. Nope. Ball's going to shift over into the right wide zone. Here's the blitz against Breaking 2 Electric Boogaloo. Remember, this is a player with foul appearance as well. So you have to roll a d6 before taking that block or that blitz. On a 1, you lose the blocker blitz. Yeah, I didn't feel anything at all. Didn't even feel like a large truck drove by. Like, nothing. I felt nothing today. In my soul. No, I'm just kidding. 2-die over on the left side here for the Discomancers. I'm sorry, 1-die for the Discomancers against Mark Cloud, the big guy. They get a push out of this. If these cool runners are going to try to dodge away, remember the Rot Spawn does have tentacles. And these Dodgers will have to succeed on a tentacles roll. If they fail, they don't actually get to move. I have so much to do next week. I have so much stuff I have to do next week. And I've decided today I'm doing nothing. This will be the final weekend day. I'll do nothing. And then on tomorrow it's just Work, 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 work. Until the end of the week. Blitz on the right side here by the werewolf. On the ball. One die. Rush. Gets a push out of this. Won't get the frenzy follow-up here because that was the second rush on the blitz. One rush to take the mark. One rush on the blitz. Two die gets Ajax the Riot. Works out, but no armor break, even with Mighty Blow. Failed 3+ by the Wraith over on the left side. The reroll is spent, and now the Discomancers down to 3 rerolls. Repositions Electric Slide the rookie Wraith back into the safety position. There's that Tentacles roll trying to dodge away from Mark Cloud. Couldn't get away. Another attempt here on the 50-50. Cannot get away. Mark Cloud says, hold on. Hold on. Listen. Wait. I want to tell you about this awesome timeshare I have. It's a great deal, man. Turn 4 for the Broncos. Armor break. Gets the stun against the kicker. Another armor break here. And another stun. These could be significant if the Broncos can... what's the word I want? I just lost my train of thought. Not recover. Oh, no. Great removal here by Moob on the blitz. That is the wolf off of the pitch. Capitalize. That's the word I want. Capitalize. Ball's going to move up to the 2-yard line here. Great removal of the werewolf. Seabras with the raid. Thank you very, very much. Welcome, Raiders, to the stream. Thank you, Seabras. Good to have you guys. We're in week 7 of our Spike Magazine trophy. 9 weeks of regulation before the cut to top 8. .45 seconds to go for the Broncos. They've got the ball caged up on their own 2-yard line right now. A number of armor breaks on this turn. And now the foul against Breakin' 2 Electric Boogaloo. 1 assist on the foul. The refs having none of it. Get off the pitch. Try to argue with me. Get out of here. Final turn of the first quarter coming up. So now the Broncos with those great stuns here, they've got a couple of options here. Why is this not working? There we go. They've got a couple of options here, right? Now this is a movement option, right? They can move this way as well. Of course, they've got their lateral options as well. Lots of movement options for this cage, which means the defense has to spread out and protect against all that. Seabras, thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. And again, thank you very much for the raid. Trying to get away from Mark Cloud again. He says, listen, no, the timeshare, it's a great deal. It's a great, just sit down a little longer. Seabras with the follow. Thank you very, very much. Another. No, guys, listen. No, it's the opportunity of a lifetime. Look, it's just 4 more hours. 4 more hours. That'll be the turn. Second quarter begins. BoLieve Broncos are on offense. They're on their own 2-yard line, and now they've got some blocks to take as the bashy team in this matchup. Two-die on Grave, Rob, and Gibb gets the knockdown here, looking for that 9+. Sky's the limit on movement. Now they're going to move into the right wide zone. They're now on the opposing 14-yard line. Bo Nix in possession of the ball. Tarek says, you know the pyramids, right? I tell you, pyramid schemes are a great investment opportunity. A pal on break into electric boogaloo here. 8+ breaks armor with mighty blow. Doesn't get it. Taking marks. This is exactly what the Nurgle team wants to do, right? They want to take those marks, get those blocks on their turn. The Discomancers now on turn 5. They are behind the ball. They've lost their one werewolf after losing both werewolves last week. They've had to quickly hire a rookie, Wolf, Wind, and Fire. And in their first drive, they've been knocked out. Trying to dodge away from our cloud again, but cannot get away. What a salesman. Are you, listen, while I have you here, are you happy with your auto insurance? Can you finally get away from our cloud? No, we cannot. Listen, no, we have great package deals. If you package your auto insurance and your homeowner's insurance together, I can get you a great rate. Two-die blitz over in the right, right wide zone into double skulls. Fails the loner roll on Ivan Destroud. Oh, and Ivan the animal knocked to the ground on the failed blitz. Turn 6 for the Broncos. They're free and clear right now. I think they will stall this out for at least a turn. Mr. Rocker Crocker says 100% tentacles when it should be 50-50. This is cruel. Two-die block against Grave Robin Gibb. There's the armor break. And there's the Kaz. Very well done. 2 points of SPP picked up by Freezing Star. C-Bra says Ivan the Loser is going to be his new nickname. Oh, no, that's not even the right replay. Boo! Boo, hiss, boo! Double pals against Barry Gibb. Gets the knockdown. And now the blitz. Remember, Pestigors have horns. They get an effective... Ah! Ah! Didn't even... Ah! Oh! JD's on Coach Whitey on the blitz. Murders a flesh golem who doesn't regenerate. The massacre continues. Two-die block against Electric Slide. Gets the pal here. Looking for a 9+. Ian saying, Nuffle, please, no. Clypheus, thank you very much for the bits. Turn 6 for the Discomancers. BB Nuts says regen is fake. Tentacles is real. Clypheus says, yeah, that was a level 3. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Had Mighty Blow and block. Exactly where he wanted him to be. And now he's dead for a second time in his life. Two-die block. Back against the big guy. Got the POW out of this. Finally, we'll be able to reposition these ghoul runners, but I think it's going to be too little too late. Minute 20 seconds to go here in turn number 6. Both teams down to 2 rerolls for the half. LaFreak trying to get in on this drive here. One rush to get Boogie Feverish into the drive as well. Stand-up blitz by Ivan the Animal Death Shroud. Gets a knockdown out of this. Plenty of movement left. Well, I guess I shouldn't say plenty, but has movement left with Ivan. Moves 2 spaces toward the ball. Turn 7 for the Broncos. I think they're going to stall this out for one more turn here. 2-die block back near the line of scrimmage. Gets the knockdown. And now 2-die blitz against Boogie Feverish as another pal. 7+ breaks armor. Whoa, hunting the ghoul runners. Got the stun out of it. Takes a mark against LaFreak. Now trying to set up tackle zones to prevent anyone from getting at this ball carrier next turn. And there's the setup. So you can see where the tackles are. Oh, man. I really need to fix the telestrator. I need to fix it. But you can see where the tackle zones are here. Protecting the ball carrier. Two-die against Belectric Slide. Gets the knockdown. Just gets a stun out of it. .21 seconds left to go for the Broncos. Blitz has been spent. LaFreak still on his feet. Ian praying to Nuffle for bottom of the 7th. Retreats. Bonix with the ball. The ball carrier Bonix. Next to Vastaman, the number 7 bloater. Turn 7 for the Discomancers. Are they going to go super risky here and try to knock the ball out of the Pestigor's hands? He's rooting for the offense. .90 seconds to go here in turn 7. Discomancers stand up the kicker. Judge Dredge, welcome to the stream. Also rooting for the offense. Failed 50-50 dodge on the right side by Ivan on the blitz. Failed the blitz. Couldn't get through that loner roll. And now turn 8 for the Broncos. They have 2 re-rolls left. They've got 1 block, 2 blocks to take, and a blitz. 3 blocks to take and a blitz. 4 blocks to take and a blitz. Get the knockdown here due to tackle. Looking for that 8+. Caught the 8+. Only got a stun out of it. Double skulls against Andy Gibb. Oh, scary stuff gets the knockdown here. Again, an 8+ to break armor, but doesn't get it. Don't do it. Don't do it. 3-die blitz. Gets the knockdown, looking for an 8+. No armor break. And here's the score. Very well done by the Broncos. They're going to take the lead in this ballgame 1-0 with 1 turn remaining. Unless, of course, we have a timeout. Oh, do we get to see the beautiful Broncos cheerleaders? There they are. Oh, stunning. Absolutely stunning. God. Werewolf does not come back on the pitch here, but that's all right. Ian will get to re-roll this here at the end of the turn for the second half. C says I've dated worse. She's dead sexy. Broncos setting up with columns, giving up the left wide zone here. 3 on the line. Shifted somewhat to the right here. Trying to... I'm not sure why. Cover the rear of the line? There's not a one-turn attempt. Discomancers to set up for a single turn here unless there's a timeout. They don't have their werewolf. They do have the 2 ghoul runners. Six on the line here for the Discomancers. Here's the kick. No kicker for the Broncos. Middling kick. And the Discomancers are going to pick up a reroll. They could very well use this here, but can't get into the end zone. So we'll see what they decide to do here. They need to get... or they're going to try to block down the line here. Try to get some removals, try to get some SPP, and end the turn with a pass. 2-die block against more Cloud. Got the POW out of this. No armor break. We'll see if we get a foul on the Rot Spawn. 2-die against Wags is going to be a push. And now a 2-die with Ivan the Animal. Gets a POW against Ajax the Riot. Toward the end of this turn, we'll see a 2-die with the Journeyman over on the right side. Might see that now, actually. Yeah, here it is. Got the POW with the Journeyman. Gets a POW out of this. Even though that's a Journeyman, if they pick up SPP, you can hire them after the game. Currently 4 assists on a potential foul. Still going to be 4 assists here. I don't think he's going to... He wouldn't risk it with the Wraith. 5 assists... No. Blitz still on the table. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's the foul. 4 assists on the foul. Broke armor, got a stun, so didn't get anything out of it, but the ref couldn't see it. Because, I mean, look, he's all the way over here. He can't see through all these bloaters. That'll be in the turn. Didn't even bother to pick up the ball to try to get some SPP. And that'll be it. The Discomancers down by a touchdown, but they'll be on offense for the second half of this game. Oh, no! Again, they don't get back their wolf. Tough spot for the Discomancers now, as they're down to 2 ghoul runners. There'll be a 2-man player advantage for the Broncos. Cease rooting for the defense. Three on the line. Combined total of 13 strength on the line for the defense. 2 Wraiths. These are the blitzers on the roster. They're in either wide zone right now. The level 2 Wraith on the left side, the rookie Wraith on the right. Naturally, it's Lafreak back to receive the ball here on the kick. Again, no kicker on the roster for this Nurgle team. Very strong boxy formation on defense. Shallow kick. And the Discomancers again earn another reroll. They've earned 3 rerolls from Nuffle. Praise his name in this game. Turn 9 now for the Discomancers. Two-man player advantage for the Nurgle team right now. The Discomancers really can't afford to lose more players. Maybe the Nurgle cheerleaders made the cakes. Two-die blitz against Rolf, the rookie lineman. Got the POW here. Ivan the animal in the knockdown, but no armor break. Are the Discomancers gonna... Oh, failed the rush. Trying to get in behind Moob. Discomancers down to 4 rerolls for the game. Are the Discomancers going to commit to the left side early here? It looks like they are. Three plus pickup works out. Lafreak in possession of the ball, moving to the left wide zone. And now the Discomancers with the ball on their own 2-yard line. Six seconds to go here in turn 9 for the Discomancers. Discomancers back on the bonus clock. They're down to 6 minutes, 52 seconds. Committing early to the left sideline here. Hoping this Pestigore can't shift over to the left with the mark. 2-die block against Dieter over on the right side of the line. Gets a push here. Vastaman on the block. And now the Broncos are going to start to close in. Armor break on Andy Gibb. Oh, don't touch me. Got the removal. 3-man player advantage now for the Nurgle team. Proud Star with the follow. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. Good rush by Rolf to get the 2-die against Buried Gibb. Gets a push out of this. And now a lane opened up on the ball carrier. 2-die blitz with horns. Gets the knockdown due to tackle. 7+ is going to break armor here. No armor break. Going to pop the ball loose to the 6-yard line. There's a mark. Very well done by the Broncos. Proud Star says, I never heard of MAML. Always nice to see other leagues. Well, appreciate having you here. Very, very good blitz to open up the lane here to get the 2-die with horns. No armor break, but now is able to form a scrum around the ball in the opening turn of the half. Skin Shadow, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Both standing result back at the line. And that other Pestigore was able to dodge away freely from Electric Slide into a 2+ on the rush. And now a pretty solid scrum to form around the ball here. The Discomancers on turn 10. Oh, thank you for the kind words, Mr. Rocker Crocker. I appreciate it. Skin Shadows as salutation. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you spending some time here on Sunday to watch some Blood Bowl. So, thank you very much, Electrics Man. He says, come for the league, stay for the urban planning and software development. Oh, that is not incorrect. A minute 18 to go here in turn 10 for the Discomancers. 2-die block against Wags. This is the star player, Ivan, the Animal Death Shroud. Finally an armor break by Ivan. Deciding not to use the special ability on the failed armor break. Mr. Rocker Crocker says, MAML has the best non-Blood Bowl Twitch conversations. BB says, my sat-nav tried to take me to the Magic Roundabout this weekend. That sounds absolutely terrifying. I would not do it. I would just park the car. There's no way. No way I would ever drive around that. 2-die blitz here by LaFreak. Gets the pow on JD Zon Coach Whitey. Good recovery here, but no! Ah! Failed recovery. I thought he rolled a 5. Failed recovery by LaFreak. The ball's going to bounce out to the Necro 8-yard line here. It's just inside that left wide zone. And now both Ghoul runners marking the ball. There'll be a 2-die against LaFreak coming up shortly. Oh, it might even be a 3-die. Does he? Oh, where's his guardsman? Oh, he didn't have a guardsman. Stand up blitz. Here we go. 2-die blitz. 2-die blitz is going to work out here due to tackle. 7+ breaks armor. There's the armor break. Bad news for the Necro team. They're down to just one Ghoul runner. No Wolves remaining. One Ghoul runner left on the pitch. Not looking good for the Discomancers. They are not, in fact, staying alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. Mr. Rocker Crocker says regen on the Ghouls fail 100% of the time. That is true. Seeing as they don't have it. Very good removal here by the Broncos. And now Mark Cloud's going to slither their way into this scrum. Turn 11 now for the Discomancers. What on earth are they going to do if not pray to Nuffle? Mr. Rocker Crocker says it's like ball pickups on the Wraiths. Fix your code sign it. Wait, were Wraiths able to pick up the ball? He's praying to Nuffle. Someone has to. Prostar says they couldn't BB2. Wait, Wraiths weren't in BB2. Oh, you mean the pieces that Wraiths replaced? Yeah, the whites. Yeah, gotcha. 2-die uphill on JD's on Coach Whitey. Keeps the drive alive here on the push. My goodness. Mark Cloud's like, hey, excuse me, sir. I happen to know we're doing work in the neighborhood, and I happen to notice your shingles are pretty old. We have a great special on reshingling your roof. Turn 11 now for the Broncos. Fiendish Fairy says your voice of speech is interpreting Nuffle as Knuckle. Yeah, it does its own thing. Beefy Nut says I want 200k added to my treasury. This guy is selling hard. Double pals here. Oh no! Oh no! Stays on the pitch. Thankfully, the Freak's gonna stay on the pitch here but gets stunned. No more necro pieces next to that ball. Dearest Snuffle, I pray unto thee that you let the most toxic player win, despite his BB nut skill issue. Dude, I blitz on Buried Gib. Gets the knockdown here. 8+ breaks armor with Mighty Blow. Rolled Snake Eyes on the armor roll. 43 seconds to go here, turn 11. Here's the ball pickup attempt. Fails the pickup with 2 rerolls remaining. The Rot Spot is selling a lot of life insurance. See, that's how good of a salesman he is. He's selling lots of life insurance, and he's like, just look at your teammates. Look at your teammates and tell me you don't need life insurance. Turn 12 now for the Discomancers. Deciding not to spend the reroll here. I think that was a good decision here on BB Nuts' part. BB Nuts, I forgot to put Bo Nix back in. That's the Sure Hands player. That's all right. He deserves a break. It's fine. It's fine. Ivan Death Shroud. Breaks armor. Gets the removal. Well done. Boy, the Discomancers in a real tough spot right now. the only reliable ball carrier is stunned. The Wraith trying to get away from Mark Cloud's tentacles, but look, man. Look. Hey. Hey, listen. No. But wait, no. I just look, I just want to know if you want to sign up for our rewards program. It's a really good program. He says not often do you hear BB Nut and good decision uttered in the same breath. Turn 12 for the Broncos now. Final turn of the third quarter. They'll try to pick this ball up again. They've got 2 rerolls for blocks. JD's on. Coach Whitey on the blitz. Works out due to the block skill. Hot Rats, thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it. Repositions after the blitz to take a mark take a mark on the ball. Going for the 50-50 here on Vastaman. Trying to pick up some SPP on a bloater. Fails the pickup. That's going to be a turnover. The ball's going to bounce up to the Discomancers' 6-yard line. Turn 13 now for the Discomancers. It's the 4th and final quarter of this game. The Discomancers are only down by 1, but they've got 1 ball carrier, and that's LaFreak. 2-9 blitz against JD Zon Coach Whitey. Gets the knockdown here. Really wants an armor break. It doesn't get it. He needs to tell the Wraith about the Silver Sneaker program. Positive dodge out to a 5+ pickup right now. 5+ pickup with Sure Hands, so gets a free reroll out of this. 2 rushes to take a mark against Ajax the Riot. Blitz already spent by the star player. There he goes. Fails the dodge. Needs to spend a team reroll here due to tackle. Tackle negates dodge. Got the 5+ pickup! Whoa! What a play! I don't know how he's gonna live, but what a play! Needed to do something. Rushes across the line of scrimmage. LaFreak in possession of the ball. Failed the 3+ dodge. Couldn't spend the free dodge reroll on that due to tackle. Tackle negates dodge. But then that was a 5+ pickup. 2 marks there with an edge of 3+. Was able to recover the ball, dodge away. And now has the ball on the opposing 4-yard line. Turn 13 for the Broncos. The ball is in the hands of a blodger right now. But you can bet that, well, breaking 2, if they can stay on their feet, they have sidestep. They can stay in the way of Move, the tackle Pestigore. Nope. Here's the 2-9. Failed the rush. Final reroll spent. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Only gets a push out of it. No rerolls left for the Broncos. Armor break on the Wraith. Teammates falling left and right. But the Discomancers still have possession. Not a good time to fail that really stupid roll by Mark Cloud. Really wanted to mark the ball carrier with the big guy. Turn 14 for the Discomancers. Oh, they've got 3 rerolls left. Are they going to try to blitz away? Oh, I don't think so. I think that, oh man. They do have a speed advantage right now. Oh, no! Oh, failed the dodge. Tackle proc, which means he had to spend a team reroll. Failed the reroll and got stunned for the trouble as well. The ball bounces to the 6. Turn 14 for the Broncos. Surfed Ivan Deathshroud off the pitch. The animal out for what is likely to be the rest of the game here. C says tackle OP. A minute 27 to go. Broncos desperately trying to keep possession of this ball. They're in great shape with that stun. That was a fantastic stun. The disco, I have no idea what the Discomancers are going to do here. Good recovery by Moob. Moob's going to hand the ball off to Vassaman. Still can't get the ball in the hands of the bloater. And the ball is going to end up on that left sideline on the Discomancers 6-yard line. Turn 15 now for the Discomancers. The ball well protected. Blitz by the Wraith. It's going to be... Is he going to blitz down Ajax the right? He is on the 1 die. He's going to spend a reroll here after the skull. Boy, double skulls. Double skulls. Nuffle says no. Turn 15 for the Broncos. Yeah, very good mark here on LaFreak. LaFreak's going to have negative dodges away. They're going to have a prehensile tail to deal with if it comes down to that at all. Cobblestar BB says rerolls are clearly underpowered. Here's the blitz on Barry Gibb. Gets the POW. 8+ breaks armor. Looking for 2 SPP. Doesn't get it. What are they even gonna do? Good 3+ pickup here. Gonna try the handoff again, and it doesn't work out. So I think that puts the game away with the Broncos winning this one. I don't think the Discomancers can get anyone on the ball. Yeah, they're just gonna click through. Turn 16 now for the Broncos. Broncos really want this bloater touchdown, but doesn't get it. That'll be the game. The Broncos win this one 1-0. Oh, boy. Well played by both coaches, but the Broncos are going to be victorious here. Again, this was a tough matchup. Tough matchup for the Discomancers. They lost both of their leveled werewolves last week. They had to start this game with just the one rookie werewolf. Lost that werewolf early, did not come back after 2 failed knockout rolls. That left just the two ghoul runners, and BB Nut knew to target them ASAP. Very well played, well done. And with that victory, the BoLieve Broncos are going to remain in second place. They are tied with the Pipstars in terms of league points. If you're new to the league, the way this our competition is structured, it depends on how many coaches play. In this competition, we have 27 teams, and that means that's a divisional of 3 divisions, 9 teams in each. The top 2 teams from each division after 9 weeks of regulation will make the cut to top 8, and then the 2 best ranking teams besides will make the cut as well. So you really want to get one of those top 2 spots to guarantee you're going to make the cut. The way you are ranked is first by league points. You get 3 points for a win, 1 for a draw. So you can see the Pipstars and the BoLieve Broncos tied for 16 each. The next tiebreaker is who beat whom. I don't actually know if these 2 teams played. I have not fixed the bug in my code to determine who beat whom's tiebreaker. But let's say the BoLieve Broncos beat the Pipstars, then they would be ranked ahead of the Pipstars. Oh! Frikipe, I hope I pronounced that right. Thank you very much for the raid. Unfortunately, we're coming to the end of our stream, but I appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. Welcome, Raiders. But that's the first tiebreaker is league points, then it's who beat whom, and then it is your TD differential. So that's how many touchdowns you've scored minus how many touchdowns you've given away. You can see the Pipstars are beating the BoLieve Broncos by 1 there with a +8 versus a +7. That's why they're ranked ahead of them. After that, the final tiebreaker is how many touchdowns you've scored. So if you're tied in TD differential, but you've scored more touchdowns than the other player, then you'll be ranked ahead. And then lastly, that's normally the end of it, unless we need to figure something out for a cut or something, then you'd actually have a playoff game. So that's how the competition is structured. We've got a lot more games to play here, not just in week 7, but all season long. We'll take a look at the schedule before we leave for the evening. Coming up next, we have a doubleheader tomorrow night, Monday, August 4th at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. That's UTC -4. We've got the Dream-A-Witch Foundation versus the Gastonberg Cavaliers. Nick Satan versus Eagle TSI. That's Halflings versus OWA. And then immediately after that game, we've got the Department of Redundancy versus the Goner Gets. Tadari versus Cobblestorm. That's Humans versus Goblins. Then on Tuesday, August 5th at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, we've got the Wasabazans versus the Fist Noel. War Horsemen versus Coast Modernism. That's Amazons versus Blackworks. 2 games left to be scheduled this week. And when those games get Stunty Day, that's right. And when those games get scheduled, you'll be able to check out and get alerted to that schedule on our website at maml.club. That's maml.club here on Twitch or on our social media pages on Blue Sky, X, and Facebook. And you can even watch previous games on our YouTube channel. In fact, if you want to hang out with us, you can hang out in our Discord. I'll put a link in chat. There you go. You can hang out in our Discord. If you want to participate in our next open competition, it's going to be about, let's say 4 weeks from now, but just shoot me a message. I'm AVUnit2. Just say, hey, I want to sign up for your next competition. I will put you on the list. When registration opens, I will send you instructions on how to register. It's super, super easy to do. We'll also post the instructions in our MAML announcements channel. But you should play this game. Either way, play Blood Bowl. It is so much fun. You can play Blood Bowl via Blood Bowl 3 on Steam, the Epic Game Store, PlayStation, and Xbox. And you can play it in tabletop form at your friendly local game store until tomorrow night at 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Take care and enjoy the rest of your weekend.